So black women, a lot of black women, are mad that Mississippi Valley State University has been selected to perform for President Donald Trump in the inauguration. A lot of them are mad about that. A lot of them are speaking up, almost like they're protesting against it. You can't protest against somebody who has made a decision to do what they've done if it's not illegal. The college decided that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. They want to perform for the president. What I don't understand is that they have to raise $350,000 of their own in order to, fly, I guess, 150 band members to go up to, Washington, D.C. and perform and things like that. I don't understand that part. But they really are like getting frustrated, bro. And you know what? They have a right to get frustrated. But their frustration seems like they're trying to stop it from happening. You ain't gonna stop it from happening, bro. Like, that's a decision that they made as a college, and that's what it is.
Mississippi Valley State University Marching Band, step to the front, because I heard that you all were invited to Inauguration Day. So go hang out with the Orange Menace on January 20th, and you have a GoFundMe to raise money. The Mississippi Valley State University Band has been invited to perform during the presidential inauguration parade in January. The Mean Green Marching Machine from Mississippi Valley State University has been invited to Washington, D.C. for the 60th presidential inauguration parade. Help us raise $350,000 to make this historic moment a reality.
I'm finna donate.
They've got a GoFundMe, and they've got a link for more information. Never mind this Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King's holiday weekend to commemorate his birthday. Never mind that Orange Menace Mussolini is doing everything he can to dismantle the Department of Education, to dismantle diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, to dismantle Black and brown scholarship programs, and to dismantle funding for HBCUs.
He brought the first
which you are one of. Now, I love black children, I love black people, I love my HBCUs, but y'all are really gonna go perform on Dr. King weekend for that Orange Menace?
This is the thing about reaction videos that I kind of don't. I like doing reaction videos, but this is what I don't like about it. Is like when somebody's saying things like this, and I hear what they're saying. She's saying something about funding. He's saying that they're saying that he actually is the one who started it or something. I wish that people could get rebuttal in live in real time, and I could see her face expression when they give her the stats. Like if he is one of the first people to really fund HBCUs, and if what she's saying is incorrect, I would love to see the look on her face once they rebuttal her with stats. But you can't do that in a reaction video because it's pre-recorded.
I don't
like
this
the 60th
people.
inauguration parade? Really? That's what we doing? Okay. As always, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Listen, so there is a HBCU band that got invited to do President-elect Elania and VP Agent Orange's inauguration come January 20th, and they accepted. They're going to need your help. They got to go fund me. You don't make her, not me. That's what they want you to do. Now, I think it's Mississippi Valley Tech or University. Do your own research, but this is a synopsis. Okay, don't follow me blindly. So they got invited and they accepted it. I would like to speak to the band motherfucking manager because, who goes there? Racism. That's who. So I guess you could change your name to what? Separate and segregation band, apartheid acapella band, the segregated steppers. Call yourself that. But an HBCU going to support him. The last time a black person went to support him at his inauguration, I think her name was Chrisette Michelle. Where is she, ho? Done is not Chrisette Michelle. She's gone. You know why? Because why the would you support somebody who would never support you, bitch? He don't like you. Maybe he got you there for janitorial services to clean up after the inauguration, bitch. But to go and sing for him and think you will be out here and have support from us, no bueno. You understand me? And then though, so
you cut them off.
They got invited. I'm assuming they going, bitch. It befuddles me. Why the fuck would you do that? Who is the band director, bitch? I guess it ain't one band, one sound, bitch. Ain't nobody speaking up. Right. Why the hell y'all motherfucking cabeza, bitch? Just hollow heads, just the brainless walking around that mother.
HBCU swag bands. Let's talk about it. Valley has got invited to the inaugural for Donald Trump. When do we learn to stand up straight, put our chest out, and stand for what the
What do you mean we, bro? That was Mississippi Valley's decision to do that. They don't need your consideration, approval, or any of that. That's that school. That's their school, and that's what they want to do. If there was a school that wanted to support Kamala or whatever, that's what they want to do. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I didn't really like Kamala like that. I felt like she was a liar. I felt like she wasn't honest. I guess that's what a liar is. I felt like she was always rehearsed. She was always saying the same things over and over again. I ain't like when she was a DA. I ain't like her history from that. And I'm not saying Trump is perfect, but it's just like Trump has done a lot of things. I'm seeing more and more things that he has done for black people. And it's like it seems like the liberals push the narrative that he's so racist, and it's like there's nothing that really shows that he's racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had the stats, I could pull out so many different things he's done for black people in his last term, even throughout his life. I can go back and with Jesse Jackson and how, it's a lot of different things, but I don't want to get into it because I don't have the stats right in front of me right now. But he supported Jesse Jackson back in the day, bro. And I've researched all the things they said that's like racist that he has done, right? As far as like the housing thing and discrimination thing. But I don't want to get into all that because that's just I don't have the stats right in front of me, bro.
We are as people,
That's why
as
your
a
ass at
society.
Aldi's.
Because it's one thing to be invited
That's wild he said that.
and everything.
He on break.
Don't be no asshole, bro. Dude, he got a job, bro. He ain't in the streets.
No.
Talking about, yeah.
Let it play. Let it ride. 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 Let it
Yeah,
ride.
people got regular jobs, bro. What's wrong with you,
I'll
bro?
put my ass over
Yeah,
his
that's
head.
a regular job.
Let it ride, bro.
Yeah.
That's true.
Let it
Somebody's
ride.
ass at all these.
That is kind of messed up.
All right.
my dad used
You're
to
right.
work at
You're right.
Aldi's.
You're right. You're right. Let it ride though.
As people, as a society. Because
Yeah, I agree. Like, he was saying that's why you work at Aldi's. At least he got a job. And all because he's saying he shouldn't have an opinion because he works, at a minimum wage job. Actually, Aldi's actually pays pretty good in comparison to the other like grocery stores and stuff like that.
it's one thing to be invited and everything was to be paid for, everything's to be luxury, and y'all was to get paid or something. But you're not. They're literally slapping your ass around and playing in your face. Playing in your face. Making you
That's
feel
why I
like,
said that,
oh, this is a historic moment. And this can mean so much. What is that gonna really do for you in the band? Honestly, what? If y'all got to go raise $350K to be able to go, what is that going to do for the band? They literally just using y'all just to say, I had a HBCU band.
I mean, I can see his point.
By now, you've probably already seen the headlines and the arguments across social media about how Mississippi Valley State University has been invited to.
Hold on. My question is, why does it cost $350K to get a whole band? Well, maybe because they got to fly on the plane, and that's a lot of plane tickets. But wouldn't that come up to maybe like $30K in just plane tickets alone? Hotel stay. Just trying to think of all the things that would make it $350K. And that is a good question. Why aren't they paying the school? I mean, it's the United States. They got money. Why aren't y'all, if y'all want them to come and perform, why aren't y'all providing the money? I don't know if that's not custom. I'm not sure. I don't know. If that's not common. I don't know, bro.
Play in the second Trump inaugural.
Let's take a pause, bro. Let's just look at it like this. People are having to donate. I feel like that might be showing that he's not going to use campaign money or taxpayer dollars. Get this band there.
Well, to get a whole
Can we
band,
just
you know how many people
can we
are in a
just
band?
can we just finish this video
That's
before we
bigger than
give
a
our
whole-
synopsis? Because I'm about to rant.
I'm just saying, bro.
about
Kamala
to
would have
rant.
paid for their ass to get there. And guess where they would have came from? Tax dollars.
I'm finna rant. So let's
These
just
people
let
are
this
dumb.
ride.
Valley State University has been invited to play in the second Trump inaugural parade, and how they are raising money, asking for your hard-earned doubloons to make it happen. Okay? If you're
The
like
MAGA gonna
me,
pay for
an
it.
HBCU alumna times 2,
and current HBCU student, then you've seen in multiple groups on Facebook and other places that folks are like, oh, this is an opportunity. I don't see what's wrong with it. Let's just support them. No, it is completely fine to say no. And I reject the framing that this is an opportunity. Sure, in any other circumstance, playing for a dignitary is an opportunity. It is an honorable thing to do. It is your honor. Okay? But what happens when the dignitary does not have any honor?
I mean, that's her opinion.
What happens?
And she's entitled to that. That's her opinion.
What happens? Exactly. So it's fine to say no. I also remember because back in 2017, I was a White House HBCU All-Star Ambassador. And that was a really interesting time. But I remember the backlash. I remember when the presidents, HBCU presidents and chancellors from 2017 were ridiculed for taking a picture.
I just want to know.
All they do is complain.
Well, if they didn't bring him, what would they said? He's racist if he didn't want to invite you. So if he invites you, it's a problem. If he don't invite you, it's a problem. So like,
all
what
these
is
people do is fucking complain. They just want to bitch and complain. You literally cannot win with these people. That's why that quote Salo said, don't try to seek validation from humans in this world when a perfect man existed and the world rejected him. That is a fact. Because you literally can't win with these people. With these mindsets. This is actually a win for HBCUs. The HBCU band gets to go and march and perform at the White House at the inauguration.
They're mad he didn't pay for it.
Well,
no, they're not mad he didn't pay. They're mad that they accepted to go.
No,
they
didn't
make a. I haven't seen nobody in. I didn't even talk about the money. Make a case about the fact that he didn't pay for it.
You know, it's crazy. I also haven't heard anybody yet, at least from these videos from Mississippi Valley State University, that was disgruntled about it. I haven't seen any of those videos either. This comes from everybody. Everybody who's talking about this in a way they don't like is coming from people who don't even go to the school, who don't even. You know what I'm saying?
So it was one TikTok about that.
They're making fun of them for having a GoFundMe,
mostly,
and that they're trying to pay and go. They're mostly bitching and complaining about the fact that they accepted an opportunity to go perform for the president. That's a lifetime opportunity.
In front of the world.
I'll say this though.
That's a lifetime opportunity. What's the problem?
I do think they should have paid for it, but that's the only thing I think. But
I agree.
I actually think this is a great thing. Like this is the same thing. Like a team wins the championship, they go to the White House. It's a great honor to go to the White House. If we got invited to the White House, no matter who was in office, I will go because it's the White House, even if I don't agree with the president.
See, the thing is, we don't even know all the facts here. It could be they're just trying to get money to get little stuff out there. He could have paid for something for the go, but who knows if he didn't? If he did or he didn't, keep it 100.
That's a good point.
You know what's also more crazy when you think about the whole situation? I feel like the whole MAGA spear will support and fund them kids to go to.
They will.
So like
they would donate.
Who would donate
more?
Hey, well, don't bring that up.
Don't bring that up.
I promise you, I think the whole MAGA spirit will help support them kids to go up there and play in front of Donald J.
Okay, let me say this as well from somebody who has a background in working jobs where I primarily lived off of the financial tips that people gave me. And I ain't talking about advice. I'm talking about like here's $5, here's $2, here's whatever, $10, right? Black folk really ain't that generous when it comes to giving money that they don't have to give, right? When you tip somebody, it's a cultural thing. It's out of generosity. It's not a requirement. It's not illegal not to tip somebody, right? Unless it's kind of like written into the gratuity, that's different. But if we're already within the gratuity, if it's not already within the bill, it's not illegal to not tip somebody. It's more of a courteous thing that you do. I have worked jobs for over 5 years. 5 years? Almost 5 years. Where I was making a living from people being generous with their money. And in general, black people are stingy when it comes to their funds, bro. They don't tip, bro. Guess who tips the most? White folk. And I'm talking about the type that you would think that's Republican, conservative, make America great again. Make America great again. I have got more financial tips from them being generous, them being cool people, and tipping me than black people. I'm just telling my personal experience, bro. So they have a point that they making, bro.
Trump.
Yeah, no, this was just
people are real life for segregation.
Yeah, all these people want to do is bitch and complain and whine and moan. Like all these people, like when whoever is the first person to say that all black people do is fucking complain, you cooked, because all they do is fucking complain. You just bitch and whine and complain. There's nothing to be upset about here, and it's just more bitching, whining, and complaining. Shut.
Let me ask Anaya right quick though. Let's see if she pick up.
Call her 150 students, bro. Y'all know how much it is cost to bring all them niggas down there
with all that equipment and stuff.
Yeah, that shit is expensive.
Don't call them niggas, bro. They students, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm just saying that shit gonna cost a lot.
Damn.
Say it's on video.
Think about how much it costs for a whole track team, for a hotel room and all that. They have double that.
I ain't gonna lie, man. The outrage is pointless. There's nothing to be outraged about here. A school was chosen to perform. It happened to be a HBCU. You'd think that'd be a net positive, that an HBCU was hand-selected to come and perform at the inauguration and showcase their talents in front of the U.S. when a new president is sworn in. They talking about, MLK Day. MLK would have been in favor of this 100%.
So when
Well, first of all, you don't know that, but I will say that it is kind of weird that they didn't pay. I think they should have paid. That is kind of weird, and it is an honor to perform for the president. That's going to go down in history. But to have to raise $350,000, that's like almost $500,000. Why y'all not funding it? And of course, like taxpayer money, but isn't mostly campaign money, like donated money? It's not campaign money. I don't think it's tax dollars. I think it's donations. So I'm surprised they haven't used the campaign money to fund that. That's the only thing I'm kind of like, what? You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I think it's a great opportunity. But I do still have that question mark, like why didn't the U.S. pay for it? Or why didn't the Trump campaign pay for it? Fund them performing for the inauguration, the Mississippi Valley State University. That's a question I have. So